Oh ho, look at us. We're looking spiffy. Yeah, so I figured, so now that we're a capo, uh, please ignore my squeaky chair. Now that we're a capo, I figured, we can still roll with the black, undershirt and the black pants and stuff, but, maybe a little white or gray thrown in there, too. We got a nice sport coat going on. Pretty snappy white and gray fedora. Some, pretty spiffy shoes, some red shoes. So, you might notice that we're in Midtown, and when you last saw me, I want to say we was in Little Italy. And the reason that I'm in Midtown is, well, as you can see at this map, one thing you might notice is if you go to all the neighborhoods, pretty much I made it so that only the family from those neighborhoods are the only ones who control competing businesses with us anymore. So, for instance, Hell's Kitchen is all Cunios now. We completely kicked everybody else out of New Jersey. It's just us and the Strachis over there. Brooklyn is pretty much all ours except for the Tatalia Hub and the Tatalia Compound. So they're gonna, when it comes time to wipe out the other families, that's who we'll wipe out first. And Midtown is only us and the Barzinis. And then if you look down in Little Italy, you'll see that I took over that Barzini hotel over there. And there's only this one other Barzini location, which I couldn't do because that's where our next mission is. So we got to take that out at some point. One thing about that, though, is I wish I recorded some of it because I didn't realize until the very end when I started doing it. But one of the things down in Brooklyn that was left was a Barzini warehouse, which was like a wharf on the water. And it was a very intense thing. And honestly, I don't think I would have been able to pull it off if I didn't have the handy-dandy street sweeper. Right here, baby. This gun, well worth the money. Also, we got another payday, too. And I think we're pretty close to getting another one after this. Which should definitely boost our income. Oh, but anyway, the reason I'm in Midtown is because after taking out that Barzini warehouse, I started a mob war with the Barzini, so I had to go and bomb one of their businesses. So there is just very conveniently, like there's two right down the street from this safe house over here. And this guy right here was just so lightly defended that I was just able to pretty much walk up, kill the two guys outside, plant the bomb, and then just walk to the safe house. So that's why we got some heat on us, too. We got a couple of upgrades as well. I can now steal parked cars and get no heat whatsoever, which is nice. Now, let's talk about the plan for right now. I want to start doing these assassination missions. And we pretty much got some options. We got Clemenza down here, who's going to give us missions for the Cunios. Then you got the guy in the church in Hell's Kitchen, who's going to give us hits on the Strachis. And then we got also Al Neri, who's going to be hanging out in the park over here, who's going to give us hits on the Barzinis. We're going to save those for later, because I want to get at least another upgraded gun before I take on the Barzinis. So we might as well start with the weakest guys first and go to Hell's Kitchen and finish up this the guy in the church's missions on the Strachis. At least I'm pretty sure that they're all tied specifically to one family, the missions they give. And also, if you hadn't finished Tessio's missions, they would be available at any time too, obviously. I'm also going to get out of this pickup because we really don't need to be in a pickup. Man, it's so weird when the game does that. Yeah. So anyway. And also, what was I going to say about the Tessio missions? So, contrary to what some might think, if they know the plot of the Godfather movies, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna not say anything, and because I don't want to spoil what's gonna happen in case people don't know the plot. But once again, I want to reiterate one of the things about this game, though, that in order for this game to make any sense whatsoever, now that I think about it, it kind of is really banking on you knowing what happens in The Godfather. Otherwise, these missions are like loosely connected at best. But if you know the plot of the movies, they make a lot of sense of what's going on. And like I said, you do a lot of the stuff that was off screen in the movies, so it preserves the integrity of the story for the most part. Like for instance, when we go and kill Bruno Tattaglia, they just say in the movie, you know, like, we whacked Bruno Tattaglia this morning. We hit him at 5 o'clock in the morning. And it's like, oh, okay. I'm going to take off the marker there.
I bring a message from our friends. They have some business to take care of. Can you help?
I can always help.
What do I need to do? Jack Fontana is the Stracci Consigliere. Always well protected. Gods will react at the first glimpse of a weapon. You're gonna have to do this one with your bare hands.
Oh.
Walk up to him casually, right past his men. Then strangle the fuck.
Alright. That's easy to do. I'm a master at that. I've been playing barehanded most of the game. Alright, let's go take out this guy. Hop in the car. Get the fuck out of my way. Alright, where are we? Are we going to New Jersey? We are. Alright, well. You know, it would be real convenient if this guy who gave us these hits was also located in New Jersey. Ooh, excuse me. That's because otherwise it's a pain in the ass to drive back and forth the entire time. How do I get to New Jersey from here? Definitely not going that way, that's for sure. Yeah, honk honk at you too, I get it. Alright. So yeah, our goal is do all the assassination missions, and then after we take care of those, we can continue on with the story. Because there's really not a lot of missions left. I think there's like 3 or 4. And so the interesting thing is the main story in this game is not that long. And honestly, you could probably, if you were really efficient, I'm sure you could, like, not even speed running I'm talking about, like if like you did nothing but the story missions, I'm sure you could probably beat this game in maybe like 4 hours. Because right now I've built up quite a bit of playtime in the past couple of days. But most of that was doing stuff off screen, taking out the businesses and stuff like that, which takes a while. Alright, I'm trying to get to the tunnel, and I took a wrong turn. There we go, the Midtown. That'll take me to Midtown. And what's that say? Midtown up there too? Honestly, I might as well just get on the fucking go into the tunnel with Little Italy at this point, because I just cannot be bothered with in my opinion, the 2 most pain in the ass places to navigate in this whole game is Brooklyn and Hell's Kitchen, because their layout is so obtuse, and the fact that the map doesn't always point north trips me up so much. Like with Hell's Kitchen, there's so many like blocks that go nowhere, so to speak, where you got, you know, like a city block, and you know, it just like it's a dead end, and it just frustrates me. Little Italy has a whole section like that, but the thing is, there's a very obvious main road running through Little Italy. So if you ever get lost, if you're ever trying to get out of Little Italy, you just gotta hop right back on that main road. Alright. Now I'm pretty sure, well, first of all, let's switch cars here. Also, we're saving up cash, and the intent is going to be to buy another weapon. And I was doing some thinking, and I think the most obvious choice is going to be, well, let me just pay attention real quick. Fuck, I'm paying attention to the sign, not paying attention to the road. So I think the most obvious choice to get next is going to be the Tommy gun. a level 3 Tommy gun. Mostly because the Street Sweeper and the Tommy gun are right next to each other in the weapons when you're cycling through weapons. So switching between the two is going to be really, really easy. That's really my whole, my whole reasoning behind it, which is based purely on convenience and laziness, I guess. But also, when you're, low at health and you're trying to get to your accurate gun, because you have to make a long-distance shot, because the Street Sweeper, despite having really good accuracy, sometimes still isn't the best when it comes to doing stuff long range. Although it can be extremely potent, and I got quite a lot of kills long range with it when I was doing the those warehouses, the Barzini warehouse. But where I'm going with this essentially boils down to, when I'm trying to get to my accurate gun, or at least a gun with a different type of firepower to it, from the Street Sweeper, that's a lot of guns to cycle through. And, that's even harder to do when you have low health and you're panicking and you're a little frustrated. But if the Tommy gun's right there, theoretically, on paper, it should work out pretty nicely. Alright, I went down the wrong street, but that's okay. New Jersey's pretty easy to navigate. Make that swing. Perfect. Then I want to go down this street. What the hell are you doing? Why you yell at me like that? Turn that corner. Nice. So according to this, I can just walk right past these guys.
You look good tonight, baby.
And I gotta just strangle them like this. And they're gonna come and beat me up, but that's okay. They're only Strachys. They're pretty weak. Boom! That was like the easiest contract hit I've ever done. Also, I noticed that if you start grabbing guys, they'll start shooting at you for some reason now. Which it wasn't like that before. And, oh, what do we got? We got Strachys all over the place. Boom. Hey. Yeah. Maybe think twice before you peek around a corner like that. You still armed? Oh, you... Okay, I thought I disarmed you, but I guess not. I mean, I literally blew your arm off with a shotgun. Alright. Let's go threaten this lady. Hey. You didn't see nothing.
Stop!
Yeah. You didn't see nothing. Forget about it. Same thing with you.
Help! Somebody!
You didn't see nothing. And what we got around here? All we got is pickup trucks, huh? Now there's a faster car. Alright, back to Hell's Kitchen.
The Corleones need your car.
No, I don't want to hijack that car. I want to get in this car. There we go. Guys, I don't know what to tell you, but I think that smoking flaming car isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Maybe you should just stop honking the fucking horn at it. Alright. So, how do I want to get out of here? Where am I? I want to go pretty much straight. Whoop. Whoops. Alrighty. There's a bank over there that we could rob. And it's right down the street from our safe house. Oh, also we get a skill point. I should spend that, huh? Less heat and vendetta would be pretty nice at this point. Alright. This plan right here really is going to depend on... Do we have dynamite? We do.
I could go for some pancakes.
Hey. Oh, this is the bake bank too. This is the nice one. And now with this gun, we should be able to pretty much just maul these guys, power right through everything, make this quick and dirty. Right, because we also have plenty of health too. So let's pop that, reload this. Boom, there we go. Let's get in there, get that money. Look at it all. Oh, what? Did I see that right? Some guy glitching through the wall? 20 grand. Whoop. I see you creeping around the corner. Oh no. There we go. What an idiot. Alright, let's do it. Should be right down the street. Oh, what did I go the wrong way? That's okay. We'll spin right around. Yeah, look at you guys. Bunch of nincompoops. Blowing up your own cars. This is always the most pain in the ass thing. But it's right there. We should be able to get to it. Look at that. Stole 20 grand just like that. Oh yeah, this is the safe house that I bought that time where I was like, oh yeah, I bought a safe house in New Jersey just because I thought it'd be convenient. See? Paid off. Still a little safe. That way I can share how many hours I put into this game. Yeah, so 15 hours, most of which was recorded off, I almost said off stream. Well, I guess it is off stream, but it's not a stream, but off screen. Taking out all the different businesses, and I imagine that total play time for this game, if you were to do everything, it's probably, we're going to be looking at maybe 30 to 40 hours. We'll see.
This belongs to me now.
Yeah, this is my car. You get your own. Alright. That was nice. That little hijacking right there. Worked out pretty well. So if I remember, yep, Hell's Kitchen, straight ahead. Pretty much go north. Get you right out of New Jersey. Alright, let's go do the last of these Strachey hits. I don't think there's a lot left. Oh ho, we're swerving. Oof! That was rough. Alright. I don't know what the... I just got $200 randomly. I don't know how or why. And that was weird. I was going full speed and it's like we played bumper cars there for a second. Wasn't much of a collision for going 70 miles an hour down a fucking tunnel and rear-ending someone. Alright. Oh ho! Look at that. I'm a pretty good driver in this game, guys. Honestly, I do think my driving skills in this game particularly are pretty alright, all things considered. Of course I do that right when I say that. It's me. I mean, it's them, not me. That joke would have been funnier if I said it right. Fuck. Oh yeah. That's like the most inconveniently located Cuneo warehouse. Because it just blocks off like an easy way to get into Hell's Kitchen from New Jersey. They could have put that anywhere else. But nope. They had to put it right there. Wait. Yeah. I want to go this way. Yeah, because there's the hospital. See, I was seeing the other circle. The other yellow circle, and it was confusing me. And I was like, wait, what? Oh, we're on fire. Let's get the fuck out of that car. Alright. What does this guy got for me now? Let's see. Master of the parallel parking.
The family calls on you for a favor. What is your answer?
I'm always
I
here.
accept, but how come I still don't know you?
Now we can become closer. Salvatore Stracci is the son of the Stracci Don. We're gonna kill him. You and me. I've been instructed to give you this dossier.
Salvatore Stracci is the Don's son and the family's new underboss. He's trying to strengthen the Stracci's ailing rackets by destroying a Corleone warehouse near Hell's Kitchen. Take him out before he blows up the warehouse. Alright, we gotta take this crazy guy out before he blows up the fucking warehouse. That should be, easy, theoretically. Where is the warehouse? They said it was in Hell's Kitchen. That's... I mean, I guess that's Hell's Kitchen. I think I go straight, get on the highway, and then go down the Hell's Kitchen loop. That makes sense? That makes sense to me. Alright. So much driving back and forth for these hit missions. That's the only thing. And also, if I had any other complaint, it's that the highway layout here is on the map. On the main map is sometimes unclear. Alright, this is the Hell's Kitchen loop. Oh, speaking of Hell's Kitchen loops, I'm pretty sure... Isn't there something secret over here? Isn't... There's probably a film reel. Yep. I was gonna say, this seems like an excellent spot to, like, hide something. Any money in these crates? No. You know, sometimes I like to think, if I was a video game maker, if I was a game designer, and I wanted to hide a secret thing, this spot looks exactly where I would hide that secret thing. And a lot of times, that's usually the right way to go about guessing it. Excuse me, sorry. Alright, so I think now I want to veer this way. Isn't this the Cuneo warehouse that we took over? Or am I thinking of... Nope, that was that one over there. Interesting. I want to make sure that I got... There we go. Make sure this is loaded. Because we're pretty much going to rely solely on complete raw firepower here. Oh, did he already blow up the warehouse? Oh, he's moving. He's a moving target. Shit. Get out of my face. Where did he go? Fuck. Get back here, you fucking son of a bitch. Why am I... the camera is sometimes a nightmare in this video game. Locked? Why is that locked? Oh, we failed. You know what? I'd honestly rather them just kill me so I can get the bonus objective, but... No, lock on to the guy! Oh, what a pain in the ass that was. Camera going nuts, can't lock on to the right guys. Yeah, I'll see you Strachey boys later. I think that's the last Strachey hit. Go fuck yourself, Strachey. Skills and upgrades. Give me a second, breaking point. I think that's pretty much good. Let's do, speed. Alright. Is that the last of the Hell's Kitchen hits? It is. So let's go start whacking some Cunios. Because Clemenza's gonna send us to Hell's Kitchen. And we built up quite a bit of vendetta with the Stracheys right there. Alright. What, did I go in a circle? I did. Get out of the way, dude. That's his fault. I absolve myself of any guilt when it comes to that. That is completely on him. Get out of the way! Why are there so many cars on the highway? Alright. Little Italy. Can I just follow this road and... Little Italy tunnel. Where does this take me? Probably not where I wanted to go. Life is just not easy sometimes, especially in video games. What's that, Little Italy Industrial Park? Ah, son of a bitch, I don't want to be here. I should have got off at the exit. Oh, can I get off here? Right, and then this will... Yeah, doesn't this, wait. Okay, we're making even less sense now. Little Italy, New Jersey. Man, what a convoluted and confusing highway.